I offered you the opportunity to be in a one-sided relationship where you spend valuable time, emotional energy, and interest into one person while the other person is completely unaware of your existence, would you take it? Probably not. Even people who you think have their entire life set ahead of them, with friends and a loving family, they get lonely. And it's not uncommon. The US has a loneliness epidemic, and dating apps are essentially made to profit off the human experience. So some nights you'll lay in bed and ask yourself, what's the point of even trying? You'll ask yourself, did I even talk to anybody today? To fix this, you just want to hear a voice, or express something to someone. We are social animals. So then what do? Rather than going out, putting forth effort, and getting rejected, humans usually take the path of least resistance. And there is an infinitely easier path. There's a infinitely deep pool of content for everyone. There's music, there's games, there's people, and there's people to interact with. So you watch and you watch, you type and you consume, and by the end of it you feel better. Somebody laughed at a message you sent. You had a fun conversation with some random dude, and then your social battery is replenished. But you keep repeating this cycle, to the point where you're spending hours of your day thinking that you're friends with pixels on the screen, and you're forfeiting the possibility of meeting people who could change your life for the better. It's hard to admit, but I've spent lots of hours sitting in Twitch streams. I wasn't even watching them for entertainment for the most part. I was watching because I felt like I couldn't reach out to my own friends. I had people in my life waiting for me, people I would leave calls for in order to watch other things. I was addicted to this phenomenon because it was easy, and the dopamine rush of talking to somebody new would just always hit right. So every single night I would play video games, hop on a Twitch stream, and just pass out. There is something that's everybody must do, and that's called having perspective. Perspective starts with asking yourself a question. Do you have somebody that loves you? Yes. You probably have your parents, your siblings, or if you're lucky, your best friends. If you have somebody who loves you, you are already one of the lucky few that does not have to rely on finding new company to make new friends. Go talk to that person who loves you, and talk to them about how you're feeling. And be honest. You can spend hours in a chat room, but you can't spend 5 minutes talking to your parents or your sibling. Please, just give it a shot. And if it doesn't work out, just keep watching. You're one of the unlucky few who feels like they don't have somebody who loves them. The world is cruel, but that's how it is sometimes. So how can you overcome this? It's starting by loving yourself. Why would anybody want to be friends with somebody that hates themselves? Your past self has made so many mistakes throughout life. Everyone has done something wrong that keeps them up at night, but it's the people who forgive and move on from their mistakes that are the ones who succeed. It's the ones who take actionable steps towards greatness, who are the ones who will end up living happy lives that you see and maybe you don't even see. Everyone is selling you the idea of being happy. The fact that this video is on YouTube, a platform made to farm attention, just goes to show that there's no such thing as a free lunch. So you are wasting your time by watching videos when you could be turning off the computer and not relying on this. But we all rely on this. I rely on this. So let's change that. Let's provide some actionable steps with a section I like to call questions and actions. How do I make new friends? Starting from the easiest to the hardest steps. You have to undergo basic hygiene routines. That's showering, cutting your nails, getting a haircut, applying deodorant, facial cream, everything. And that includes exercise, running and weightlifting especially. And you can also, if you're trying to start and meet new people and start something new, start with your family. Do not tell them you're practicing to make new friends. Just be genuinely curious about what your family is up to. And if you don't have family to talk to yourself. Start small. Compliment yourself. Maybe if you have neighbors, compliment your neighbors. And always have a set of things that you can talk about to somebody. Either it's an interest of yours, something really obvious or topical, like the weather or how your day is going. And maybe even a happy moment in your life, like my dog just turned a year old, so you can talk about that. These actions are really small, and it will take time to build the confidence to get better, but you need to accept that you will fail and you will not succeed if you do not aim to get better every conversation that you have. If a conversation dies or you can't get the words out, just be pleasant and abandon ship. If not, congratulations, you have now started a conversation, you probably have an acquaintance. So keep talking to people. Until you need to leave, don't really overstay your welcome, and don't say that you're dying for friends. Just if you're talking to somebody, ask for a point of contact at the end of it, and then continue about your day and maybe share something with them at the end of your day, something you realized after your conversation. It boils down to have basic hygiene, do shit, talk to people about shit, and then do that shit with people. It's pretty simple. So now that you have actionable steps towards overcoming the need for a parasocial relationship, what do you do about your current parasocial relationship? Nothing. It's not real. You can leave at any time because that person that you're interacting with does not understand or really know about your existence. Unless you actually reach out and meet them and talk to them and treat them as a friend, you're not really their friend and you're not in a relationship with them. On the flip side, I have people I support on Twitch still. I don't really consider my friends, but I support their pursuits, like this artist I follow. She makes amazing artwork, but I understand that we're not friends. It's just an artist that I support. I don't know anything about this person other than what they present in the videos, so you have to watch out for that. I don't technically know them, I just know what they're presenting to me. The way that you overcome the need for parasocial relationships is by working on your own relationships. Try making new friends, try meeting new people. Just realize that you are a special and amazing person. There are people that want to talk to you. There are probably people in your life who you can call or text if you just reached out. But a lot of people don't do it. A lot of people think that they have to go through life independently without anybody to support them. But really, just reach out, just give it a shot, and if nothing comes of it, at least you know you tried. And if you're not happy with the situation that you're in with your friends or your family, maybe there's something you can do about it. There's an entire industry based off of just listening to people and talking to people. It's called therapy. Therapists sit down and listen to you talk and hear your problems and agree with you and disagree with you, but they're really not allowed to give specific advice. Advice isn't really what we're looking for half the time. We just need somebody to listen to our problems. And that's okay. So don't rely on parasocial relationships in order to do that. Go reach out to your friends, go reach out to your family, and go give it a shot talking to new people. I promise you, it'll make your day better, and it'll help you live a happier and healthy life. This is Matt from The Alive Company. I hope you learned something, and have a nice day. Peace.